Very good morning, friends. So I hope you're all doing safe as well as healthy. Well, in the previous video on Index 12, I had given you a theoretical concept of a three-step model where we consider the concept of prudence. That means when we are recognizing a DTA in the books of accounts, there is a need to consider that whether the concept of prudence is met or not. Now, what I'm going to do today in this particular video, I am going to take a practical example and we're going to see how the application of the three-step model is done. Just to recall, the step number one was looking at the reversal pattern of DTL vis-a-vis DTA. Second is a reasonable certainty that future income would arise. And number three, looking at any kind of tax planning opportunity. Let's take an example to understand this three-step model. सीए फाइनल की जिनकी नवंबर 22 की तैयारी चल रही है, उम्मीद करता हूं उनकी तैयारी खूब अच्छी चल रही है। आपकी इस तैयारी को पुश देने के लिए सीए फाइनल के लिए फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्टिंग पेपर के लिए अनअकैडमी पर मैं लेके आ रहा हूं आपके साथ एमटीपी सीरीज यानी कि मॉक टेस्ट पेपर्स। जैसे कि आप जानते हैं कि इंस्टीट्यूट हर अटेम्प्ट से पहले एक या दो मॉक टेस्ट सीरीज रिलीज करता है। तो इस पर्टिकुलर सीरीज के अंदर मैं आपके साथ जितने भी इंस्टीट्यूट के मॉक टेस्ट पेपर्स हैं जो मई 18 अटेम्प्ट से पहले यानी कि मार्च 18 में रिलीज किए गए थे और जो नवंबर 22 तक रिलीज किए जाएंगे, और उन सभी मॉक टेस्ट पेपर्स को हम सीक्वेंशियल ऑर्डर में कवर करेंगे। ये सेशंस आप एब्सोल्युटली फ्री ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं और ये सेशंस आपके होंगे मंडे, वेडनेसडे, फ्राइडे 11:30 AM इन द मॉर्निंग, यानी MWF में 11:30 आप इन सेशंस को अटेंड कर सकते हैं। डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स के अंदर आपको इन सेशंस के लिंक्स मिलेंगे और इन सीरीज को आप लाइव अटेंड कर सकते हैं एब्सोल्युटली फ्री। यदि आप अनअकैडमी प्लेटफॉर्म पर नए हैं तो आप इस सेशंस को अनलॉक कर सकते हैं, मेरा कोड इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं CAKB10। तो आइए मिलकर लेट्स क्रैक इट। Let's have a look at this example with which I am going to create the three-step model concept. Z is a newly incorporated entity and the first financial period ends on 31st March X1. As on that date, the following differences exist. So I am standing at the end of the first year of the company. We've got certain taxable temporary differences which is relating to accelerated depreciations, and these are expected to reverse equally over a period of next 3 years. Which means what? I'm sitting at the end of the first year and we know that we've created a DTL to the extent of 9,000. Now this 9,000 is going to reverse 3,000 at the end of each of the next 3 years. That means after 1 year, 3,000 will reverse. After the second year and third year also 3,000 each will reverse. This reversal of 3,000 rupees is going to create an income at the end of the first year, second year and third year. Then it says in point number B, deductible temporary differences of 4,000 are expected to reverse over the next 4 years. Now, which means that at the end of the fourth year, you've got a DTA and it's going to reverse 1,000 over the next 4 years. Now, a reversal of a DTA means that I need an income to the extent of 1,000 at the end of each year. Now, what you need to look into step number one is that in terms of taxable temporary differences, what is the income generated at the end of each year? After 1 year, 3,000, second year, 3,000, third year, 3,000 is generated. So this is the income which will be generated in the next 3 years. And what do we need in terms of reversal of a DTA? You need 1,000 for each of the 4 years. Now you need to make a one-to-one comparison. Now when you make a one-to-one comparison, this means that you're saying in the after 1 year you will generate 3,000, but you need 1,000. Good. So you can recognize that 1,000 DTA. Then again after 2 years you'll generate 3, you need only 1,000. Good, you can create the DTA. Even at the end of third year, you're going to generate 3,000 and you're going to earn, you require 1,000, so you can create a DTA. But the problem is in the fourth year that you will not be generating any income due to reversal of DTL, but you would certainly be requiring 1,000 income. So fourth year reversal of DTA cannot be created because we're not going to generate income in the fourth year. So you can recognize a DTA to the extent of 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000. First, second, third year, only 3000 of the DTA can be created by virtue of step number 1. Then it says it is expected that Z will continue to make losses for the next 5 years. That means there is no reasonable certainty as per step number 2 that the company is going to earn a taxable income in the future. And we're not given anything as far as tax planning opportunities is concerned. So by virtue of step number 3, we can say we are not getting any income. So what is the treatment of deferred tax in this case? As far as the taxable temporary difference is concerned, 9,000 would be recognized. And if you apply a 30% tax rate, we can say 9,000 is the taxable difference. Into 30%, you get a DTL to the extent of 2,700. No preconditions for recognizing a DTL, so 2,700 gets recognized. Now, as far as a DTA is concerned, as far as 4,000 is concerned, out of this we've seen only 3,000 can be recognized. So 3,000 deductible difference into 30%, that makes it a total of 900 DTA. So the company in this example will be able to recognize 9,000 taxable difference into 30%, 2,700 DTL, and it will be able to recognize 3,000 deductible differences into 30%, that is 900 DTA. So this is the application of the 3-step model which is required for creation of a DTA, what we call the concept of prudence. That's all in this particular video. Wait for some more interesting inputs coming on Ind AS 12. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye and take care.